Hello, my name is Mason Gorechees, and this is Monster Reviews. There are few things better than anticipating that next film from a hot director after a banger of a first. Barbarian was made for just $4 million. Not a pittance, but only 10% of the weapons budget at $40 million. And look what he did with all that sweet green. It's one of the greatest and most unique horror films of the decade.
God.
My new rule of thumb is to gauge a film's buzz by paying attention to the marketing. Not the usual prequels, remakes, sequels, tentpoles, and blockbusters, but the non-Oscar-bound original films like this. Weapons was being pushed hard throughout the summer. I can't recall the last build-up to release that was getting this much buzz. Barbieheimer? Sure, I guess. But Barbie was significant untapped IP, and Oppenheimer had its eyes on the Oscar from the moment Fade In was tight. Weapons was just a regular old horror film that studios seemed confident would be a hit. Cregger creates both an anticipation for what will happen next, but also an excitement for the unraveling of the mystery. It's about their discovery of what's happening that creates the tension. We don't know if it's a creep who's kidnapped them like prisoners, whether they're possessed in some way like Children of the Corn, or that maybe they're all colluding on some type of larger action like Elephant or The Dirties. Some had pointed to various plot holes, all of which were so minor that I can't even remember them enough to explain. Consider this. Think of a plot hole from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Got one? Yeah, me neither. But I bet there is, and you don't give a shit.
Can I ask you something? Who in the fuck would you think?
Then there's those who are trying to find some grander message, critical that the theme is not quite as lucid as they'd hope. You know, what the film is actually about. A horror movie without some deeper theme now seems incomprehensible. And as Hereditary was to this elevated trauma-based horror of the last decade, and Halloween was to the slasher, and Blair Witch was to the found footage film, I'm willing to bet the big bucks that Barbarian and now Weapons kicks off a new era of horror where entertainment comes first, function above form, or something like that.